Why hello there, my fellow Sky Tribals. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Tribe of the Sky. Episode 13, Working Towards Hosting Guests. I can't help but to notice JD did not process these corpses either. Oh, for the love of, come on now. Leave me alone. So we got 4, probably not Militors, and 1? Oh god, don't be a centipede. For the love of god. Okay, Scyther. I can live with that. Oh, you're a Centurion. Ooh. Covering for 2 shooters and a Scyther. Okay. It's fine. I think what I want to do is Quantum. Go get the chain shotgun. And a suit on. And we're gonna get aggressive. I do have Psycast stun. Which is gonna be really handy against those Scythers, so they can't encroach. So I'm planning on keeping the chain shotgun and using stun Psycast to shut down those Scythers. Fortunately for me, the Scythers are significantly faster to move than the other attackers in this group. So the other attackers in this group will smash up against my turrets, and the Scythers will be shut down with gunners. Okay. One other thing is I'm gonna need to walk past here with Quantum to kill that northern Scyther, because I don't want the Scythers anywhere close to my turrets, because, like, Scythers will rip up a turret in a heartbeat. So, I need it. I want to clear this. Oh god, I forgot how slow we are with the, I'm just gonna stand my ground. How slow we are with the vac suits. Where, like, we barely can move. Luckily, the Scyther's taken pretty lethal damage at this point. It's not moving very fast either. And the other group is attacking. Got it. Alright, it dropped mech slag. So we're gonna have they're coming from the south. Good. That's the right direction. Alright, Quantum, hug the wall so you don't see those bodies. And then Ty, just in case, get a suit on. I don't think you're gonna need a brawl. I sure hope not. But it's very possible that you'll need to repair turrets mid-combat. And having a shield belt means that you won't be at risk. So again, the Scyther is the fastest, so that's good for me. I'll be able to shut the Scyther down. I guess you have time to eat, I suppose. Yeah, this raid is a lot less oomph than the last one. And of course the Centurion is completely not in this fight, because Centurions don't move. Oh, shoot, frick. Centurions don't move fast at all. Please don't hit our own. Shut it off. Go repair it. Okay, we're good. The Scyther only brought it down to 44, and now I can repair it with my shield belt. And now all that's left is the Centurion, because they're slow as hell, and they don't group up. And yeah, we're good. I'll even take the opportunity to all mech corpses, because the Centurion's just so slow. Actually, eat a meal. I don't know how you eat a meal with a helmet on, but you'll surprise me. Don't go completely back to work. Actually, Ty, you could, I really don't envision a situation where Ty is going to be needed in the rest of this fight, but I'm going to leave the suits on anyway. Just in case. Don't do that, though. Oh, of course. Ow. That hurt, dude. If I want... I would like to lure the Centurion a little closer. Actually, Ty, come out here. I think what I want is the Centurion to be firing in Ty. Oh, it's punching? What? How stupid are you? Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm gonna get inside its shield and just, like, light it up. It did just punch my turret down. I didn't expect it to do that much damage that quickly. Oh my god. Why are you so yeet strong? Oh my goodness. Dear lord, kill this thing. I didn't realize they were like god tier brawlers, and they are smushing my turrets super good. I would have had Ty here to stop it the whole time. So today I learned something. Luckily, the game had mercy on me and gave me components for my stupidity. So it's not all bad news. My lord, that Centurion just like two-shot uranium turrets. That seems so ridiculous to me. Alright, you go back to get rid of those corpses, please. Yeah, they have demolished damage, which makes them stronger structures. Noted. Yikes. So we will... No corpse, unrestrict. And I'm gonna get the uranium turrets back on. What was that mood? Oh, it was just a chat or something. So here's a case for if this kill box and entryway was set up the way I wanted it, the Centurion wouldn't have been able to do anything to the turrets because it wouldn't have had a valid path to it. Keeping brawlers like Scythers and Centurions away from the turrets is definitely in my best interest. And it's with some more investment, I can design a system just like that to keep them the hell away so that they don't bust the turrets down like they did. Because that was annoying to lose 2 turrets to this thing. I guess in the past I'd never had a Centurion get that close to my turrets because I usually just shred them. So I'll make sure to keep them at bay going forward. Yep, no, finish building. Alright, cool. So I don't think we have any dead now. Nope, no human dead at least. And wealth is stabilized. You know, I've removed some wealth as a result of some of the things I've managed. Now that I don't have any corpses, I'm gonna put everyone in vac safe. Or actually, I'm going to put everyone in unrestricted. And the idea is to grab this stuff and bring it down here, because this is where eventually it will live. But before we do that, let's shred on the table. And then flick it off. Also need to make sure to keep that tree above the 50% mark or we're not getting another Gal pod. Now, another thing that we could do, which I don't think is unreasonable, is to get bark skin or clar after we get this next dryad. But here we go, we have a Gal pod. So the way this works is the Gal makers, 3 of the Gal makers will enter the Gal pod and then create a Gau seed for us to harvest. So that's the way it works. So basically, Zen Master, Dasher to the Ave, and whatever this one's name is essentially going to be, I guess, sacrificed, for lack of a better term, to become a Gau seed. I have good meds rotting up here? Yes, I do. Just the one, though. Yeah, but it's not going anywhere. It's still got HP left on it. So now we're smelting down the armors that I don't want. And I think I'm going to have Ty put these turrets back. Or spikes back. Heat stroke. Oh, yeah, that room is 193 degrees. Yeah. That's hot. Quit smelting for a minute. I might need to fix some things. Cause ouch. Don't step over that. Oh, okay. Math. That's how I'm gonna respond. Alright, Quantum, you are currently researching xenogenetics, and that's a little time sensitive because of the gene banks, they are indeed decaying. So I'm gonna not pull them away from research tasks so that we can make more progress. Oh Lord. Compacted steel. That's a good find. It's a little annoying to get all the way out there unless I build an alternative exit. But that's pretty nice. And I must say, I feel like our anima grass is like not progressing. I mean, some of that is just we have 3 members and 3 members can only pray so much. But it has been slow. Rhino. Okay, the traps are back. I feel a little bit better. And now that we have the ability to manage temperature, we can go back to getting rid of this stuff. Because it's mostly wealth reduction. Generally speaking, the raw materials that go into a produced good are worth less than the produced good itself, because the produced good keeps... you know, that's not always true if you make something awful and, like, then punch it down to 1%. But generally speaking. So it would be in our best interest to get rid of all this stuff, even though it's... Well, this stuff is tainted. Tainted stuff doesn't really have a lot of value. As you can see, like $14 for a 73% helmet versus a 90... I mean, you know, if you look at the wealth modifier for these, it's worn by corpse 10%. It helps. And that's also why the reason I've kept JD's armor, because JD wearing tainted armor means that the wealth of that armor is only 10% of what it would have been, and it doesn't matter to him at all that it's worn by a corpse. So it's a way to have a set of armor and not have that armor valued at what it would have been market valued at, but still serving the same purpose. Tainted armor isn't less armor. It's just cheaper. If I really wanted to, like, min-max wealth, I would, like, punch everything valuable down to, like, 5% HP. But that's taken a bit too far in my eyes. Alright, Ty. Let's have you finish refining, and then you'll go back to, because once we're done refining, I can take off our suits. And then we'll go back to mining. Cheers. So, 2 days, we get another dryad, we'll get a pod. What dryad should we have after the Gal Makers? Do you want more Gal Makers? Just as a recurring loop of, like, making more seeds? I mean, hypothetically, we could have other Gao trees like planted here and here. We don't even need its own groves. It's not strictly necessary for each tree to have its own area, I don't think. But, oh yeah, no, those are tainted. Am I not dropping the scrap? What do you mean? Oh, currently the stuff that we're smelting? Let's not smelt all weapons. So right now we're smelting the tainted stuff. Actually, I'm gonna switch JD's tainted gear. Well, no, that stuff is pretty... I wanted to switch the tainted gear to the higher HP stuff. Quantum, you have no plans to actually leave the base, so I'm going to zone restrict you and take your stuff off. The JD has a 72 suit, but a lower helmet. That's a 53 suit, 52 helmet, 59 helmet, normal. I might not even have a tainted helmet I want to switch into. Yeah, I probably don't. Which is fine. If I have to wear a non-tainted, no big deal. It's a pretty good amount of steel that I'm getting just from smelting this stuff down. And... oh, he's stroking there. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. So this is one of those situations where the heat in here is equalizing as if it's of similar volumes, but they're really not. So having a corpse room with a door might be a problem. I might need to nix the door because it's causing an alarming amount of heat in the base. So I'm going to turn on an AC to help deal with it, which means we have need of the vents because for the first time ever, I need air conditioning. Well, I mean, I have a lot of wood. I guess I could use passive coolers. Yeah, I'm gonna do this the lazy way this time. But in the future, I'll try to design it so that it doesn't. It got a bit hot. And that's because this is a finite space, and it's creating, like... It's the same reason why walling a geyser up to limit its energy is not viable. Oh, another eclipse. Yep. Of course. Okay. So after the dryads are done merging... oh, crap. We just dropped below 50%, meaning that it's going to be another, like, 5 days. Poop. Protecting an aristocrat. You are not... Missy is tribal. And she is basically Quantum's age. She's beautiful, tough, and nervous. Oh my god. Okay. A mech cluster will deploy nearby, which is super weird. But yeah, should we try to protect the aristocrat? It'll be up to you. I have a feeling I know what you're going to vote on. So what we would need to do is we need to probably create a landing pad in order to do this so that they can actually land and not immediately die. But I have 5 days to prepare for that, so that's not a unreasonable amount of time to make like a quick landing pad. And what I would do is I would make like I would dig out a tunnel, make a landing pad here, and then have the people that land there immediately jump into the base and then zone restrict them. My guess is the knights that are coming are probably going to have like some vac, maybe some recon armor, which is vac protected. But I won't know until they get here. All right, let's try to get the power back on. What can I turn off? We're creating 1,000 watts. Where is it being used? 200, 200, 400. Probably a lot of lights. Yeah, I mean, just Eclipse go away. That would be the easiest thing. I don't want to make another ChemGen because I don't have infinite components. There we go. Okay, problem solved. I'm just going to keep the grow light off for a bit to recover our power. So to prevent the, like, stupid heat buildup that the refinery does, this is just going to be like an open room. So there is a risk of corpse visibility. Well, whatever. My people's moods can handle it. And it looks like you guys want me to protect the row. So currently we have, let's say we finish the corpse workshop. There's still a little bit of stuff to do. What I'm going to do is prepare a landing pad and bedrooms for guests. And it needs to be a room fit for a knight. A free bedroom that satisfies a knight title. So a knight title is 24, all floored, double bed, end table, dresser. Got it. Which is fine, because if Missy joins, we will also want the same bedroom for Missy. So let's do the bedroom first. I'm kind of thinking maybe the bedroom's here, where we have a, like that. And let's move the stone cutter there and the work light here. JD, you're gonna skip meditation time for pruning time. Because I feel real stupid that I almost had that dryad and then I didn't. And in fact, now that we have a bunch of mining tasks, Ty, you're gonna get the work drive. You're gonna get speedy. Is that good enough? Yeah, that should hold. Fall per day is 6%. We just need to keep it over 50. A little worried about this fungus spoiling in the rice, but we're busy. We are busy. Of course you're mining there. In the dark. I'll finish this mining, so it's just behind me. Okay, cool. Oh, gold. Sweet. So I'm planning on making a bedroom that it's fit for one of us, which also happens to be fit for a knight. The requirements are the same. I also have lovely amounts of drugs. so that when they come visiting us, they shouldn't have any like mental breaks as a result of the fact that we're supplying an amazing amount of chemical recreation. At least that's the hope. And with any luck, there won't be any other metals here, so that we can build this bedroom identical to the other ones, smoothed out and everything. Worst case scenario, we backfill it with jade or something. Not a big deal. Then the other two that are coming in, the guardsmen, we can put somewhere else. Well, I'll figure out a spot for them. They're going to be a little bit easier to satisfy because they're not royals. I'm also going to need non-mushroom meals. Good call. I think what I'll do is I'll make... Well, I mean, it depends on their mood. But we mostly have rice right now, so what I could do is I could pivot all of our food. So I'm going to suspend all food making, and then when we unsuspend, we'll make it out of rice. So we'll just eat rice meals while we're here, while they're here. Put the guards in the corpse workshop. I mean, there's better spots for them. Like, you know, I can have them be up here or in this room. I can make that a room and put them in there. Because that's spacious, and once we clean it out, it won't be hideous. It's also not terrible to have, like, more troopers that can die of no consequence. And they're going to be here for 17 days, so that's, like, a long while. Now, the mech cluster, on the other hand, is, like... the thing is, that actually could work to my advantage. Mech clusters, depending on how they're formed, could have advanced components. You know, if it comes with, like, a psychic drone or a weather... I don't know how you would control weather up here. Imagine if a mech cluster came and it, like, started raining. I'd be like, cool. I'm absolutely not going to destroy that weather controller. I like space rain. Oh, yeah, that's probably not an allowable zone. Yep. Every time. That's not back safe. Nope. Not there either. And then corpse safe. No corpses. No. Nope. God, this is... Okay. So... No corpses is weird. I need, like, an inside the base no corpse. Well, I'll do that later. It doesn't matter now. So is this lit in here? No, it's not. So first order of business, smooth here. Xenogenetics research, perfect. So we're going to want a gene bank for that. I don't know whether or not we should implant knowing that, like, danger is coming. It might make sense to wait until... Because, like, we're busy. I have 3 days to accept this. I don't need to spend 2 of those days under anesthesia. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'll build the bank, but, like, I'm not gonna do anything with it for now. So biotech, gene bank. There. So at least the genes now are banked where they are not going to decay. Where's the other one? And if I'm not mistaken, I think they've changed it so that it even regenerates when it's in here. It'll, like, regain its HP. I could be wrong. But either way, it's done decaying. All right, we'll go back to fabrication, because I had pivoted. And now what we need to do is we need to prepare a room fit for a night. Which means smoothing this fully. But it's illuminated and shouldn't take too long. And then after this is set, I'll prepare a landing pad. Plus, you know, bedroom, furniture, stuff like that. If they die, it's possibly free tainted recon armor. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there really, truly could be an advantage to them croaking. Sadly. And it looks like I think our pruning tasks are over, or something. Maybe? Because JD started to haul scythers and the like. So I'm trying to eat all of the... Actually, I think all of our meals currently are... No, the one has raw fungus. So I'm going to forbid the stack of rice meals so that we eat all the fungus meals, so there's no possibility of the guests eating fungus, because fungus is holy. Not really, but we love it, so I don't want to share it. Does smooth floors count as floored for nights? Yes. Yes, it does. It even counts for, like, royal... it counts for everything, which is pretty swank. We could even make a wooden bed for extra luxury. Yeah, actually, I would probably say wooden beds are all the craze. I'll make all wooden beds because wood is a very renewable resource now that we can just like grow cactus, whereas steel, you can't grow metal plants. So I'm all about that. I would even go so far as to say it might make sense for us to attempt higher quality beds out of wood, but I don't want to whittle down all of our wood because sometimes we need like passive coolers and the like. Oh, fudge. Don't break down on me. Three days. Yeah, this is doable in 3 days. For a second, I thought I sent someone not wearing a vac suit out there to grab the medicine. I was like, oh god! But no, it's fine. So the floors first. Quantum. I'm going to have you haul the vac stone out of there. Because fabrication research is nice to have, but not, like, mission critical. And then I might even have you do some stone cut. Yeah, almost all the floors are done. I knew it was not going to be very long. And we'll smooth out the walls as well, just to make it super nice. But the walls can wait until we have the landing pad. The other things we're going to need in here is the furniture, because the furniture is required. So, dresser, nightstand, and I'll even do the bonsai, because eventually, I assume, Misty's going to join. Because I don't really care about good honor. I mean, maybe you do, but I don't. One of the reasons is none of the honor privileges can be applied in space. You can't call in troopers or aerodrome strikes or any of that jazz up in space. So it's like completely unusable up here. So because it's unusable up here, I don't care. Getting Knight title for trade opportunities could be nice, but I'm going to go with the person who is also tribal and a perfect match for Quantum. They're 1 year apart. It's like a match made in heaven, if you ask me. It's freaking amazing. I can't believe it. I can't believe an opportunity to get a beautiful, tough, and nervous. Nervous is, like, not terrible. Now, the other thing is, in the rules, normally in the rules, I have it so that we convert them first. They believe in, like, tunneling, ranching supremacy, and they love slavery. So maybe we do that. Maybe we'll convert them once they join. A gentle encouragement that their ways are wrong. Alright, so the bedroom title should be satisfied as soon as that is all done being floored. And in 15 hours, we'll get an immature dryad that then will mature and become a merge pod. This is exciting. Getting a newbie. Population growth has been brutal up until now. Unless you count dryads. Uh-oh. Yeah, right. That's my fault. Rice meals, please. Unforbid. Quantum, go eat. JD, wake up and cook. And then Quantum, as an apology to make you starve for absolutely no reason whatsoever, ate non-fungus plant cook. So the other thing I was thinking of is making fine meals specifically out of fungus so that we can have both. They eat the rice, we eat the fungus, and that makes everyone happy. What is going on? Why can't you... Oh, it requires... I mean, fine vegetarian meals. My bad. Because it's... I mean, we have lots of fungus. And all of this nutrifungus is about to be harvested. So I don't think there's going to be an issue there. Alright, we have 1 day left, 1.5 days left. And this will be done in time. The landing pad's going to be a little sketch. We're going to have to throw it together real fast, but I think there's time. So, as you can see, it's no longer forbidden. Alright. Next up. Without the suit on, I would like... maybe like that. So, don't mine all the way out to the exit. But mine most of the way, because I don't want to be wearing a suit for this. And let's move the work light. And we're going to need to run power for the landing pad beacons. And they're going to be components, but I don't really see a way around using the components. Like, we just have to. It's just needed, right? It's a known cost, so be it. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Tribe of the Sky, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow tribe members.